Well, hello and welcome YouTube, Brandon Robinson back here with yet another brand new exciting video for you. Another challenging opponent to face here, or so to speak, because heck, I've been winning some one-run games and I've been just losing games by one run and such as well. Every game's been kind of on the line now and I want to get a blowout, so we'll see how we do here. Let's look at the splash page, shall we? Game 18 of 26. We are kind of in that final third of the season now, regular season, where we are 1.5 games back of the overdogs here. We've played one less game than them. I guess after we play this game, then we'll decide whether we're 1 game back or 2 games back. I'd love to be 1 game back, of course, and I'd love to really blow out this team. We are playing the 8 and 9 Freebooters. We are at home. I think maybe even for the next 2 games, we'll see. And Kylie Galea is on the mound. Kylie, who's 3-0 with a sub-2 ERA, is just doing phenomenally, of course, as you well know. I don't know what else to say on this screen for now, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. I got to do my lineup. As you can see, if you remember from the last game, Sophia Jaro did injure herself. She sprained her wrist. I am not going to... You can play them. Mark my word. You can play them, but it might lower their stamina even more, and obviously they are inferior in this scenario. She has a sprained wrist. I'm not going to be playing her in this scenario, of course. And I'm going to get Morella back in the lineup here again. I'll have Julia probably be the first one off the bench. But again, one Osuna at a time this time. I need Taylor back in the outfield here as well. I'm going to give Monet this game off. Let's get Jada at first base. She had those center field woes. It wasn't her fault, but I'm going to try and shake something up. Taylor's been in the infield for quite long enough there, and we're going to swap that up. Raisa, although she's fatiguing, it's kind of strange. She had a game off. She's not in poor shape or anything like that, so I'm going to catch her at least another game here. Probably play her at first or third the next game. And what else? I had a plan in mind. Now I forget what it was. It was to get... Oh, I guess if Jaro's out, and if I'm not playing Julia, then that kind of does ruffle my feathers here a little bit regarding what I can do or what I want to do. Let me try and improvise this a little bit. I'll get Gabby at first. Let's get Jada back in the outfield for POTUS, because POTUS can play first. No, I'm sorry. I'll get Gabby at first. Let's get POTUS out for this game. She did well the other game, 2 for 4, but try something else here. Shake it up. And that might be fine for now. I'll find a way to get Callista in this game. I want to hold myself to that. Well, actually, no. I'm getting Monet out, right? So, Callista can play second. Morella, I think, can play third. Yeah, she's an infield-outfielder. So, let's try Morella at third base here. Haven't done much of her there. Let's get Callista at second base. Let's get her in this game. And let's start swapping out this lineup a little. I like having Jada 2 when she's in the game or at number 9. Just, I want someone in front of her who can get to that next bag, like Taylor, who can swipe it. And I think that would be really awesome if she can keep doing that, because that RBI single was really a nice one that I got for Jada. And she hit the ball hard each time. She did. And her mojo was back to normal after that. So I feel good about things there. Let's just get Gabby up in the 5 spot. Kendall, although she did better there, she did well in the 6th spot, so why not keep her in the 6th spot, huh? Now back Kylie 9 for this game. That's looking good. Alright, I was kind of back and forth at odds with my lineup because I wanted to figure out how to do that. Because I was thinking about what to do for shortstop. I was going to move Paige Stoveland over to third base, but then I needed a shortstop, and I wasn't starting Julia, just because. And then Jaro's out. So I was like, well, who do I get at short now? So I think I figured it out, especially with Raya catching, because Raya can play shortstop as well. But I want Raya catching one more game. One Monet is out for a game. I think Monet took an offer in that last game, so, I gotta pull someone out at some point, so I'm doing it now with them. I might even put Jada at first, Gabby in right field. I might swap that at some point, depending on what the defense is looking like. I don't think we've played this team, the Freebooters. I don't think they're in our division. Patience Evergreen. I would remember a name like that. And Guns Jackman. It's Sturdy Woodman. Alright, why don't we get started, shall we? Now, we are with the Whitecaps today. I love them. For our home game here. The fans are excited to see us back home, coming off a victory after having 2 straight losses. We are not going to have a 3-game losing streak, mark my words. And Kylie is just going to have another one of those games, isn't she? Let's see if our center fielder can catch this time. See, it might have to do with... And it's a strange thing, but, if you notice the blue circle underneath my outfielders when I have control of them, that is an instance of me having control of them. So you only see it under one player at a time, and that's the person I'm in control of. When I feel like I'm near or underneath the spot, then I will let go of the stick, and an indicator of me letting go is the ring dissipating from underneath me a little bit. Guns Jackman, and I'm not laughing. I'm just it's a cute name. He can hit. Very hot, 6 home runs on the year, which is very good. I'm looking at the double play, but I'm also just looking at getting him out. So anything I can do for that pitch around it. Anyway, so when I let go of that stick, and you'll see on the next fly ball that I get, you know, the next routine fly ball. All right, I'm fine walking him. You'll see on the next routine fly ball that I get when I let go, it'll kind of disappear. You'll see my player kind of move around a little bit more just underneath the ball. Ooh, also locked in. Stockton Brick House. All right, but anyway, in those fly balls that I didn't catch in that last game, the fly balls, line drives, bloopers, all those things, I was still in control of my fielder. And I'm thinking, let's see, I want to try and settle under it first. You'll see me let go and see where the ring kind of disappears there. I can't get her out of third, but see where the ring kind of disappeared there. You can rewind it to see it again. That's because I let go of the stick. On those other ones, I don't think I did let go of the stick, and it's because I didn't feel like I was comfortably underneath it. If I let go too soon, then it's a problem. They won't be underneath it. But if I let go too late, maybe they don't get in their catch animation. Oh, nasty. However, I have caught it before running to the ball. I did just earlier that game with Paige Otis, the last game. There was a line drive to her that I ran in on, and I ran in the whole time. I never let go of the stick, and she still caught it. So I don't know what caused that to happen. Good job getting out of that, Kylie. I was fine walking that one guy. So I was fine. I just merged the sentence from the other sentence with my motions there. I don't know if that's it or not, but that's the only explanation I can think of. It didn't trigger a catch animation because I was still running. But I have caught it before, so I don't really know what the thing is with that. All right, Angel Verde. Angel Verde. Angel Green. Angel. I'm trying to think of what that name means. Ball 4? Ooh, strike 2. Taylor's kind of been striking out recently. Not like her. Definitely not like her. I'm going to check the real life stats for the year and see how many times she struck out. I'm going to say once or twice. Yeah, she struck out twice in that last game. Good time to steal! Come on, Taylor! Ugh. I think that's just abusive, personally. I think that's too easy. That's a cut fastball there. I think it's a little too easy. I guarantee you if they pitch it out and the catcher has a decent arm, she'll probably be thrown out. Ah, sorry, Jada. Didn't really know what I could do swinging there. I wanted to protect you. All right, didn't move her over. That's too bad. Paige Stoveland, 5 home runs now in the year. Man, those numbers look good with a 500 plus average, 5 home runs, 25 RBIs. Bunch of 5s there. If she ain't the MVP, then Raya is. And right now, I think Raya actually has more RBIs. So clearly, it's just kind of maybe a co-MVP year. RBI single, good. I love leading in the game. I don't think I've done that for a while. At least hasn't felt like it. Raya has the better numbers, actually. I think Raya's the MVP. Just a 25 points lesser average, but more home runs. Oh my goodness, more home runs, more RBIs. I mean, I'm gonna run. Yeah, it worked. I wasn't planning on necessarily swinging, but because it was a kind of hanger little strike there, it worked. Better than the double play. That's just always what I'm afraid of in those scenarios with Raya, with Monet, with Dulce, with a pitcher. You know, someone who could ground into a double play. They're not built for speed. Even Gabby, look at this. Now the run doesn't score because it's a double play. So, you know, I was going to steal Raya there. But Bad Hop Brown. I want to see his defensive ratings. Walker runs. I'm going to miss these names when we get to Super Mega Baseball 3, assuming we're not going to see these names. If you haven't yet, because I know I'm always talking about Super Mega Baseball 2, Super Mega Baseball 2. Clearly there was a Super Mega Baseball 1 before it, right? And there was. I can't remember. We were very limited in what we could do in customization. All right, I got to throw to this guy. Very limited in what we could do with customization. I couldn't recreate this same Bearcats team like I can here. I don't even know if I could change the logos on teams. I don't even know if I could create a team. Oh, he never got the bat off his shoulder after that. So, I could only do that for Super Mega Baseball 2, which is the superior game. If you haven't seen Super Mega Baseball 1, go ahead and watch videos of it. The faces are a lot wackier. It's a lot more of a Homer fest, believe it or not, because this game can be as well. But it seemed like just a lot more, it was more wackiness. This game is silly. That game was just wacky. It was good. It was fun. It was good. A lot less of a simulation approach to it. And I don't know if the third one, I think the third one is still sticking the balance of what Super Mega Baseball 2 found. I think you're still going to see players with the funny names, kind of jacked, you know, like super strong, things like that, but not as wacky as the first game, which I'm appreciative of. This game doesn't need to be a full-on simulation. They don't have MLB teams, and they just don't need it. Good inning, Kylie. So, check out videos of Super Mega Baseball 1. Little clunkier gameplay. They've addressed a lot of things with this game, and they need to address a lot more things with this game to the next one that I've talked about before. Specifically with the leaping and diving, some things on like check swinging mechanics, and how ego doesn't need, or how Mojo doesn't need to overconfidence you so much so that you're an unbeatable, like a player who you just can't get out. You know, I feel like for some of my players, like Race and Page, how long have they had their mojos up for so long? I mean, granted, they've kind of earned it, you know, but how long have this just been stayed up that maybe they've just been kind of boosted as if they were taking steroids, something like that. It's just that maybe that's why they've been so good. I don't know. That probably is, though. That probably has a lot to do with it. So that if they had any time that they, come on, get through. Oh, if there was any time that maybe they struggled. All right, at least we get that a second. If they ever struggled at any point, maybe they'd really flatten out. Maybe they wouldn't be crushing home runs and doing all this stuff and balls finding holes. And they wouldn't maybe beat out infield singles. And remember, Mojo boosts up every attribute. Your fielding, your base running, your power, everything. So, you know, you had to get into a hot streak for it to start, but then you kind of stay in it for a while. So, you know, that's something that they can probably, darn it, just got done. Something that they can probably address a little bit going into the next game. Tagging up, not much of an arm, but I'm not going to go with 2 outs. I think she would have been out no matter what there. Alright, Kylie, help yourself out here, kid. You don't have a ribby on the ear. You want one? How about it? Yes. No. Alright. Yeah, what else? Super Mega Baseball 3, I don't know. More stadiums. Not just new ones. I want more stadiums. And I want these old ones as well. I want to be able to, like, you know, instead of having 8 new stadiums, if there are 8 in this game, and if they make 8 in the next game, instead of having 8 new stadiums, I'd rather like see 16 stadiums. 8 new, 8 old. And I forget what the stadiums are like in the first game. Maybe they weren't even the same kind of art style that you couldn't even bring them in. You'd have to literally recreate them, and at that point, maybe you might as well just make another 8 new stadiums. Patience evergreen. I think she did have like a 3-0 count to start off the game. I don't know what she did. I can't remember anymore. But she might have been patient. Not this time through. Kylie is being Kylie right now. They cannot... Spoke too soon. They just can't get their extra base hits, though. You know, oh, why are you bringing down her mojo? Come on, she got like 8 batters out in a row or something. Don't lower it because of that. Bring up her mojo now that she's got a pitch like that. I have so much faith in Kylie when she pitches. She has so much faith in herself. And the batters seem to press a lot more when she pitches, too. They just swing out of the zone more for her. Like when I swing out of the zone and I'm not successful, same kind of thing. They're unsuccessful when they swing out of the zone with her. Ooh, Taylor got a hold of one. Not quite, but I got just a little bit under it again. Oh, I'm thinking back about 2 games ago. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Gabby comes up to the plate. I forgot if I was pinch hitting her or what. But Gabby Morgan comes up to the plate. Oh, that doesn't look like a strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And I'm down by 2 or 3. I think 3 runs. Down by 3 runs. We were the away team, so it's not like if she hits a grand slam, it's a walk-off. Jada got a hit, by the way. It's not like it's a walk-off in that scenario. You know what can help Jada's mojo? Stealing. Their second baseman got hurt. How often are... Did they dive? I wasn't paying attention. They must have dove-ined. They must have dived. Divined. Dived. Walker runs is going to crawl out of the game with an injury. He is hurt. Just like Jaro got hurt. Just like another second baseman got hurt. It's scary to dive suddenly. Landon Fair. It probably has to do with the ball landing fair. Remember the other play that was Jess foul? I'm probably going to steal Jada at some point here. Not the first pitch. I want to kind of see what we're going to get. Maybe 1-1 count, 2-1. Nope, get back. See, I don't want to steal her there because I kind of have to swing with Paige in that scenario. You know what I mean? I don't want to go behind 0-2 and automatically press myself. So swing at the pitches I want to. I'm going to steal. Look good. An off-speed pitch. And let's make it. There we go. Oh, I wanted to up her mojo. That's what I was looking forward to. Just anything that can get Jada on the up and up right now. I'm really looking for that. Because after that, I think she'll be successful. Once I get her mojo up. Oh, that was a beautiful pitch. Once I get her mojo up, maybe she won't be able to come back down, you know? Can we score? Great arm? I don't think so. Jada's fast, but that ball was hit hard and a great arm in right field. Nice shot, though, Raya. And Gabby was in this scenario last time only with 1 out. Now she's here with 2 outs. Anyway, Gabby, bases loaded, 2 outs, down by 3, top of the 9th inning. Oh, it's not getting out of here. And she crushed it. Got under it, but she crushed it. Way high in the air. It was in a dome. And I'm sure this game doesn't have collision detection to say if it hits the roof, that it'll actually detect it and, like, you know, hit off of it. So, but it probably went through the roof. It went so high. And I don't know how high the roof was in the game. It's not like it was the highest hit ball ever. But it was just so crushed. And if I was just a smidge with the reticle, just a smidge more up on it, grand slam, come from behind grand slam, and all goes well, and I won't feel as flustered as I was feeling after that game. Guys, I was feeling it. I don't know. Maybe I'm smiling. Okay, I'm going to let go of the stick right now and see how it kind of disappears and she centers up. So at that point, you kind of know that you're under it and you can catch it. Unless she gets an error, she's not just going to not try and catch the ball, which is cool. Anyway, I might have been smiling through my frustration on camera. But I tossed the controller to the side. I forget which game I did that on. It might have been that one. I was livid. You know when people throw controllers through screens? Those are funny videos to watch, by the way. Like, go to YouTube and just type, like, gaming rage or something like that. People literally breaking their television sets. Okay, let go of the stick. See, I kind of need to let go of the stick, I think. Anyway, people that are just literally breaking their devices and stuff over a freaking video game. For the brief moment that you do it, it feels relieving until you realize, crap, I just destroyed an object that I have to replace. It actually does. It does calm, you know, that's why stress balls exist. You know, you have to, I don't know what the chemical makeup is in your body for whatever, but you're relieving stress. You're releasing endorphins or doing whatever you're doing and actually relieve stress. And it's kind of worth it for some people, I guess. In the moment it is. Obviously, as an afterthought, it never is. Unless you just have another one waiting. Ooh, just foul. Landon fair, just foul. I think Callista's under the Mendoza line now, too. I think she grounded, she moved the runner over, but I think she grounded out last time. She was batting 200 to go into her first at-bat. Oh, I wanted to check. I tried to check, and, oh, new life, kid. Good at-bat, good at-bat. It would be great to end this at-bat with a walk or a base hit. You get down, baby! See, if Jada hit another one of those, like that wasn't hit very hard, like scorched at all, but if Jada hit another squared up ball like that and she got robbed, that's where I'm throwing a controller through the screen, where I'm like, what do I do with Jada to work her, man? There's nothing I can do. Because, man, if you hit a line drive, no matter how you do, if you hit it with that kind of like that, like, it seems like Morella, for some reason, Morella's squared up ball becomes that. I'm going to third, despite what you should do. I think she can make it. There we go. Whew. And Kyle's mojo's up because of her pitching now, which is good. I still want that RBI from her. What do you say? Get through, Kylie! Beat it out, Kylie! First RBI, Kylie, yes! And you're helping yourself out along the way. There we go. That's all you need to do. 500 average for Tay-Tay. I kind of want to hit power here because I want to see if I can score Kylie on a ball in the gap. Not to say Taylor can't hit the ball in the gap with contact. I just want to give myself a better chance of that. Probably a ball. But you know what? It worked! Why ignore something like that can work? Jada, keep upping your mojo. I want to get you to better than not mojo. Can you get an RBI single? Try to power swing. Ugh. Power swing takes a lot out of me as well. I focus. No! Another one of those Jada specials. Why is Morella's ball... Look, I want Morella to do that. Why can't one of Jada's balls do what Morella's ball did? Line drive, not right at the center fielder, but in the gap. Huh? Why not? All right, Landon Fair is a jack-of-all-trades kind of player. Everything's just neutral ground. Nothing great in any one thing. Nothing poor in any one thing. So this is his first at-bat because he came in for Walker Runs, I believe his name was. Or Runner Walks. It was Walker Runs. And he's going to strike out. Oh, he knows. He's been reading up on Kylie's scouting report. Makes you chase. I'm not going to walk. Whoa, hey, there you go, Kylie. Maybe just with the little up mojo, maybe it allowed her to catch it. Who knows? Because she is high on life right now. All right. Can of corn. Get to it. Let go. There we go. Are we in line with another Kylie shutout? Is that another possibility here? Kylie's the only pitcher on my team with a complete game shutout. And she has a complete game 1-run ball game, I believe as well. I think she had a complete game shutout. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe she has one. Maybe not. I don't know. Clearly working. Everything's paying dividends with her. Just that off contact. The kind of thing that's haunting my team at times. Now, sometimes I'm squared like that. That's a truly squared up ball. Let's find out. When I do that, it's, you know, I still feel good about it. Do the players? I don't know. All right, Raisa, 2 for 2, 2 singles. Oh my God, that's even hit harder. 3 pitches, 3 lined out to center field. You know what a player's supposed to do right here. Take at least 1 pitch. You do not end an inning with 3 pitches. That mojo will definitely go in favor of the other team. In real life, oh, Gabby. How can I not just get under it with you? How can I get your raw... I mean, that's the definition of raw power there. You don't always square it up right with that player. When you do, it goes a long way. See, when I square a ball up with Jada, with Kylie, with, heck, even with Morella, who, she'll get gaps, but raw power means not only hitting it out of here, but soaring it out of here. And Gabby's done that more than her share. So that raw power means you are due for those kinds of hits as well. And I'm talking through these at-bats like they're cake. I don't even know who's up. I think it's the 3-hitter now. Yeah, 3-hitter now. Guns Jackman. But, I mean, Kylie just... I mean, I'm on autopilot with Kylie. You know what I mean? I'm varying my pitches. I'm not thinking too much about sequence or the hitter. I'm just saying, throw it on the corner or off the corner. I'm not going to meatball it because she just doesn't... I don't miss with her. With Kylie and with Bob, I just don't miss the location with them. Look, their accuracy numbers are good, their mojo's good, whatever. But the home runs that I give this, and this is a testament to why someone like Kylie does so well, because I've mentioned in the past that I seem to get more... I don't know why I swung. I seem to give up my runs really through home runs. Maybe a run or two will be from a ground out, the occasional base hit, but it's not them just stringing together hit after hit. It doesn't seem like it, at least. When they get their runs, that was a ball. When they get their runs, it's a big 3-run homer. You know what I mean? I'll have to see if there's a way to look back at the box score and see and verify the truth to that, but that really seems to be the case. And Kylie doesn't really give up the home. Beat out first base. He has a good arm. Kylie doesn't really give up the home run. You know what I mean? So that's why Kylie seems to be so special when she's pitching. Because, oh, hang on, new pitcher. Steamboat whistle. Why? Why is his name Steamboat Whistle? I don't know. What does he have? Fastball, curveball. 4-seamer, 2-seamer. And there's the curveball. Kylie getting into one. That ball's getting down. Kylie with her second RBI. Not a great arm. Kylie going for third. Why is she doing that? I sent her. Why is she going for third? Because she can make it. And Kylie seeing her first 2 RBIs of the year. Helping herself out. Getting the triple. Running this inning. On the up and up. Taylor. I just want to keep power swinging with Taylor suddenly. As long as she has good mojo. It ups her power a little bit. I'm kind of crushing it, but kind of fouling it off. And I wouldn't mind if Jada did that time to time. Where instead of lining out to center field, just line it foul, you know? Just line it foul. I've skied 2 balls with Taylor so far in this game. I've been power swinging with her a little bit. Probably shouldn't have done it there. But I kind of want Taylor to get a home run. You know, something about Taylor, you know, this game does not... You know one thing that this game could have that would be cool? Kind of missed on that. Is slap hitters. That might be over abusive, and I don't know if you could go off not slap hitting. Maybe the contact swing you slap hit, and power swing you don't. I don't really know. But slap hitter, you know, Taylor was a slap hitter, and she was not by I don't know what the word is, by limitation and like lack thereof. You know, Taylor's a natural righty thrower, and I don't know when she started hitting lefty. Maybe she started when she was 8 years old. I don't know. Maybe she always had. I'm not really sure. But she started slapping eventually at some point. She can still hit lefty though. She still, I shouldn't have power, but you know, in batting practice and stuff, she can. I've seen her one hop the fence. She can do that. You know, she kind of just lets the pitcher supply the power, and if you square it up, you know, anything can happen. You get into one. I'll be honest, I thought there were 2 outs. Landon Fair, he's nothing. He's a nobody for Kylie. Ugh. There we go. Kylie, 7 strong shutout innings, only giving up 3 hits and a walk, I do believe. I think walking like one of the first hitters of the game, maybe the leadoff hitter. All right, Jada. Nobody. I'm going to pinch hit you here. Even though you could steal and do stuff, we have a, I'm not going to say a comfortable lead, but with Kylie, I feel somewhat comfortable here. I'm going to get Julia in the game. I'm going to swap Julia's position with Morella. And off to the races we go. Too bad Jaro's hurt. I was thinking of a... Oh! I swung way too late. Started my swing way too late. The power swing, I just have a different timing with a power swing than a contact swing. I really do. It's just too darn bad, but I do. Alright, Paige. What do you say? Yes, what do you say? Gapper. Why can't Jada do that? I mean, she should be, right? She should be able to. Why can't she? If Raisa gets on, I'm going to run for her because, you know, the stamina thing. She's still in the well category, but I am going to have her play the next game as well. And oh, darn it. Just under it. Gabby's hit was kind of like that. It was at the warning track, though. To the warning track. And she, ooh, if I just got it there, I would have come back and won the game. I was so frustrated there. Ooh, Gabby with an 0 for 3, man. I still want to power hit her way out of this. There, oh, there it is. There's the raw power I'm looking for. Gabby Morgan, come back to me, kid. That's the one. And those are the ones, I think I was due for one of those. That pitcher's hanging that curveball slider, whatever it is, quite a bit. 5th home run of the year. Ooh, I like that. I like that. And Kendall, I'm going to get... Paige or Dulce? I'm going to get Paige in this one here. I'm going to have Paige hit here. I'll probably have Dulce hit for Morella. Probably going to keep Kylie in the game. All depending. Look, if she gives up a run and... I'm thinking long game a little bit. I contact swung there. I'm thinking long game a little bit, and I'm thinking about the next game Kylie has to pitch. And she has to pitch against the Overdogs. They are the one team. They're better than we are as far as matchups go. They have a better record, and they beat us. And Kylie didn't pitch that game. I think Izzy pitched that game, and she threw well. There were some weird things. They had a home field advantage a little bit. If you remember the shadow, that was the shadow game. The game where I couldn't figure out where to position myself to catch the ball because of the shadow. Rocky backstop. He's got the... He's like ready to go. Bye-bye, Steamboat Whistle. We're going to see another pitcher in the bottom of the 8th inning. So I'm thinking long game for Kylie here, meaning if Kylie gives up a run, you know, then I've kind of done what I needed to do. Oh, I was thinking, do I leap or do I not? And then I leapt and I found out that was the wrong idea. Not an error. Ends up being a hit against Kylie. See, that's one of those 2 bad things. Should have been an out. That's okay. I didn't want it to be an extra base hit. And I know I've talked about that situation before, so I'm not going to again. But leadoff hitter, not too fast. I can still get a double play off her. Can't like that. I want the slower runner on base. So that'll be the non-leadoff hitter, so I'll catch that. I think I've talked about before. If I let it drop, I can just get a force at second and have that other runner, the batter, become the base runner. However, she was the faster runner, so I'm not going to exploit that. And, oh, no! Oh, good. See, I'll be honest. That should have been a home run. Like, as far as with the ego pitching at 95 and that kind of hitter with that kind of mistake, that should have been, and all the, not all the breaks Kylie's gotten, but for all the good that Kylie's had out of pitching, like, that should have been a home run. All right, Taylor, throw them out. Here we go. Here we go. They're not going. Thank you for not going. Can Kylie preserve the shutout right here? The other reason is, you know, I don't want Kylie's mojo to go down. She's still locked in mojo. I don't want her mojo to go down when she goes back. No, go foul! Oh, and that's going to lower mojo. And that's going to take her out of the game. That was it. That was mostly all with 2 outs there, all those hits. And it's now a 3-run game. And if they homer, they tie it. So it's just one of those things, man. Just one of those things, man, where I'm not sure what I do. I'm going to put in Bob. This is a situation where I don't have to double switch. I'll put in Bob for a batter as needed. I can close the list. What does this mean? What is that blinking? His fitness is juiced. I have juiced fitness with Brandon. That's interesting. Maybe I throw Brandon in this scenario. Look at his... He's juiced. This is a Bob situation, though. And furthermore, I can pinch hit for Bob and not make it feel like a waste, which I'm going to do with... No, Dulce was going to hit for Morella. Oh, well. Monet can hit. Well, Brandon can hit. Alyssa can hit. All those things. All right, Bob. Locate like Kylie did. Just the other reason I want to pitch with Bob is because, you know, if Kylie, you know, because Bob, I'm not saying he pitches like Kylie, but he has similar results to Kylie when it comes to stuff that he throws. So if Kylie was so effective off these hitters when she was fresh, then Bob should be the same. And by and large, he will be. And I don't have to throw to him. I can walk him and be comfortable with it. I don't have to throw him strikes. That being said, was this the inning where I left with Paige at shortstop and then that ended up being a hit? See, that's the one where I'd almost rather that be an error. It shouldn't be, you know, because she left. But I'd rather, oh my god, one of these kinds of pitchers. K. Frequin. Frecken. These names all have to mean something. This is their closer, though. It's kind of smart on their end. They don't think that, you know, pull all the stops now. All right, Callista. Let's get on, kiddo. Lefty. God, so juiced. Oh, this pitcher's juiced up the max. Callista not doing well. Look, Jada's not doing well. Callista's not doing well. I don't know. That's a 3-run game. Dulce. Why not? Let's just hit Dulce. I think on a 3-run game, I'm still feeling comfortable. I have the pitchers I need. Even if it's not Bob, it can be Brandon or Alyssa. Look, Brandon is juiced right now. Did you see that? That was really cool. I've never seen something like that before. Let's hit... Heck, let's just hit Monet here. Let's just get her in this game and pinch it for Bob. And I still have Sophia on the bench. She's injured. And, look, you can still play them. I don't know if they're maybe more prone to injury. You know what I mean? I don't know if that means that she can get even more injured off of doing something like that. But there it is. Even though Brandon's juiced, I'm going to throw Alyssa to start this next half inning. And I'm going to swap Paige and Dulce in the outfield. Paige Otis, Dulce in the outfield. And then I got Taylor leading off. We're the we're the home team. Even if they come back, we'll surely walk off on them. Alyssa's just that good. Let go. Oh, see, I let go of the stick. I had to wait to the last second because the second I let go, my fielder essentially slows down and stops. Well, I was thinking about leaping. I don't have to. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Let's go, Alyssa. 8 and 9 hitters and a pinch hitter probably after that. It probably won't be great. Ah! Almost. I wanted a 1-2-3 inning so bad. That would have been 3 pitches, huh? Let's check how many pitches she's thrown. Anyway, on that bloop, I was kind of... Ooh, look, she's juiced as well. That's interesting. I've never seen this juiced fitness thing before. It's kind of strange. Downtown, Upton. Downtown, Uptown, downtown, Upton. No reason for them to steal... Yeah, 3 pitches so far in the inning. They've just been swinging. That's just how good Alyssa is in these situations. Hopefully Brandon stays juiced for the next game. You know, I want to be able to throw him in the game afterward and have him stay juiced. All right, 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Let's do it. Oh, 97. All right, good outing. Very quick game. Might have been my fastest so far. Not many runs. I got 5. That's okay. Gabby's home run. I loved that. Don't really know where all the other runs came from now that I think about it. Kylie got 2 RBIs, now that I remember, in 2 separate at-bats. That was cool. I think Morella might have got an RBI. Maybe one of those balls in the gap. we'll see everything here. I'm just trying to rethink back to what we did. Raisa got 2 singles. Maybe one of those was an RBI. I think in the first inning she got an RBI single. So, good game overall to collect the hits. I had a single home run. I'll take that. They got their 2 runs. It's a shame that Kylie's outing went the way that it did, in that she could have had a shutout. She could have at least gone 8 innings strong because I left with my shortstop. The whole inning spiraled because that ball just went down the line. And really, I'm thinking about the overdogs. As long as Kylie has good mojo going up against the overdogs, I'm going to feel a lot better about things. You know what I mean? Oh, Paige got an RBI, not Raisa. Maybe an RBI single for Paige. Paige got some extra base hits, though, too. So I don't know if one of hers was an RBI there. Yeah, so let's check it out. So Kylie, 2 ribbies, Gabby, 2-run shot, and Paige with an RBI single of sorts. Jada got another hit, but I think I got to pull Jada now at this point. I'm trying to keep her in places where she can stay successful. And same with Calista. And what I mean by that is, if we have runners in scoring position, even if she gets out, you can still get a sack. You know, or if I put her into run, she can steal, and that can help her mojo. So places where she can, or on defense, if you throw somebody out because she has a strong arm. So for now, I'm going to keep Jada in successful scenarios and kind of pull her out for the next game. Maybe 2, it all depends. Overall, decent game. I skied balls that, you know, even Taylor took a 1 for 3. She flew out to deep center field. I did a lot of power swings with her that I probably shouldn't have. But, no, you know, that team wasn't a fantastic team, or they are, and Kylie's just that fantastic of a pitcher. 2 earned runs. I wish it wasn't. It didn't have to be. That whistle, she gave up the Gabby homer, but that's because she was throwing that curveball for whatever reason. She shouldn't have. Outside of that, all pretty good sturdy pitching all around. Everyone did very well. All right, so players of the game, Kylie, and not for her pitching, apparently. Maybe the points rack up with pitching, but for her hitting, she helped herself out. And difference maker and Gabby, of course, with her 1 hit being a home run. That was awesome. And Stockton Brickhouse got them on the board. All right, so that ought to do it for this one, guys. This is Brandon Robinson. I'm signing off. Till next time, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This is a very fun season. I love talking through it. You know, no one's really, there aren't many people watching. I'm not sure whoever's watching a full game, but if you do, and if you're listening to me right now, you know, if you want to leave comments as far as things you want me to talk about during a game, I can. If you want me to talk more about some of my players, certain baseball, softball strategies and situations, certain backgrounds, or, you know, just embellish more on whatever else, just let me know what you want me to talk about, and I'll do that as well. Anyway, we are a game back of the overdogs. We are clawing our way. The Bearcats are clawing their way back through, and I'm super excited to see what we can do for the rest of this. I'm not worried about the platypi, crocodons, or blowfish, because they're more than 6 games back, and we have about 8 games to go. All right, so that's it for me. This is Brandon Robinson. Take care.